Hello, everybody. We are going to be working with the AutoCAD web app today. We're going to be doing a basic lesson. I'm in my sandbox, which is where I do all of my prep work for you guys with anything you see in Google Classroom. So, what you're going to see in your Google Classroom, I can get it up here, is this the AutoCAD App '01 assignment. So, I'm going to go ahead and open that. And by the way, I'm on my Chromebook doing this right now because this app is designed to work on an iPad or whatever the Android version of that is. You could even, if your fingers are nimble enough, you could even use a phone. But it works on the Chromebook. For me, I prefer to use it on my PC, but not everybody has that. You could do it on a laptop. So it's pretty diverse. All right, let's get into it though. So just so you know, this is an actual assignment, even though you're doing this at home. It's going to count as a grade. This is what we just said. We're going to be doing a test run on the app, and the instructional video is literally what I'm making right now. So you're going to be making a drawing. You're going to call it '01 and then followed by your last name, and you're going to post it here. So here's what you need to do. I've already set up this link, and it's going to bring you directly to the app. Now, with me, I'm already signed into my Autodesk account. Oh, by the way, this won't work unless you have your Autodesk account set up. So if you didn't do that remote lesson, you need to go back and get that done. I did not grade it, but this is why I ask you to do these things. So make sure you have your Autodesk account all set up so that you can log in. Now, again, I'm already logged in, so when I click this, you're going to see a quick flash of the web app entrance web page, and then it's going to have an option to sign in. But for me, because I'm signed in already, it'll flash directly into the app. So let's go ahead and watch that. All right, so right here, we're opening up the web page, and it says sign in right here. And again, I should be signed in, so it should just automatically go directly to. You may have to sign in. I'm going to X this out. This is just a editing. That's not part of the program. That's just editing for Screencastify. All right, so here we have the app, and you can see I already have two test drawings that I tried to do just to get used to it. I'm going to go ahead and start a new one. I'm going to start the one that you're going to be making. So we're going to go over to New Drawing, just like that. Let's give it a title. So we're going to call it 01, and then type your last name in. I'll put Verdisco because that's my last name. For drawing units, go ahead and switch that to Imperial, just like that. And let's go ahead and click Open on this. All right, so this might take a minute. It's got a lot to do right now. Now this says it's taking too long and retry, but I can see it's still scrolling here. So let's go ahead and let it cook for a while. If you see this little guy scrolling over here, just be patient and let it go. Don't worry about it saying retry. Just let it go. You got to be patient. There it is. Okay. So now, all of a sudden, you got a nice little work area over here. And you've got a bunch of tools over on the bottom left over here. And then on the bottom right over here, you've got OSnap and OTrack and things like that. Now, it might be a little laggy. We're going to have to be patient because this is what we have to work with. If you're on a PC or a laptop, like a Mac or something, So I'm not sure if it works. It should work with a Mac. If you have a Mac and you try it and it works, let me know. But it'll be a lot faster because I'm working off of Wi-Fi right now. All right, so here's what you've got to do. You're going to select the line tool, and then it says to specify a first point. So I'm going to bring my cursor here, and we could actually type in exact coordinates here. So I'm going to type in 2, 2. And if you look right here, this is what the command line looks like right here, see? So I did 2, 2. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. Got to give it a second, and there it is. We're starting at 2, 2 right there. Now, I'm trying to work with a tracking pad. I think it would have been smarter for me to work with a mouse, but I did not. I should have unplugged the mouse from my PC and put it in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and I'm actually going to restart the line here. I'm going to go ahead and select that line. I'm restarting mine. I'm going to delete it, which is right here is the erase button. Click that. It should go away. There we go. And let's do the line again. Now what happened is I was trying to pan. I haven't figured out how to pan with a trackpad yet. And I took 2 fingers and I slid it up and down, and that's what was allowing me to zoom in and out. Okay. See? All right, so instead of typing in a coordinate, I'm going to go ahead and hit the line tool, and I'm going to try to do a 5 by 5 line here. So I'm going to click just anywhere I can see on the screen. I'm going to bring it over, and I notice my ortho is turned off, so I'm going to just kind of mosey on over to the ortho. And there's no F8 on a Chromebook. There probably is a way to do an F8, but I don't know how to do function keys. All right, so I've got my ortho turned on, and you can see the fact that this says 99, 88, you can see we're really zoomed out. So we're going to go ahead and do 5, and then enter. And what happens is, because we're super zoomed out, you see the 5 is tiny right here. So if I bring the cursor up, you'll see the break right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter just to have that 5-inch line. I'm going to put the cursor directly over the line, and I'm going to take 2 fingers and I'm going to move that up on the trackpad a little bit, just little tiny strokes here. And again, I have to figure out how to pan. If anyone figures out how to pan before I do, shoot me an email. Tell me how you pan. Next time I do this, I'm going to have a mouse plugged in, though. I'm going to steal it from my PC. All right, so here's my line tool again. And we're going to go ahead and float. By the way, I have my O-snap turned on right here. And if I click the little arrow, that gives me everything that I need on here. These are showing as check marks here, and I've got midpoint checked off, all that. Okay, great. So let's go back to here. Looks like I lost the line here, maybe. Let me float along the edge here. There's my O-snap right there. Click. We'll bring it up. We'll type in 5, enter. Let's bring it to the left. 5, enter. And let's bring it down, and let's just bring it right onto the corner of the square. Click the pad, drag it over to the left, and we'll hit enter. And there we go. All right, so now we've got our square. And for now, that's all I'm going to ask for, because this is a lot to take in the first time. Now, we're going to go over to save right up here, if we can. Again, a little bit laggy, but we're okay. We'll have the patience. There it is. We're at save. and we're going to click Save. You can also, if you click the arrow, you can do Save As if you want to rename it. But we don't have to do that. So now it's saved. So now we're going to share this, right? So you can go to Share. I haven't decided how I'm going to do this, but you can go to Share. This comes up, and then you can do View Only or Save, Edit, and Save a Copy. I'm going to stick with View Only, and I'm going to hit Copy Link, and now that'll be on my clipboard. Now I can go into, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm thinking an option would be you can go into Google Classroom and paste the link down. Another option is you go back to this little icon for Autodesk right here. It's the same as the red A. And if we click that, it brings you back to your dashboard here. And right there is my drawing, Verdisco 01 Verdisco. I'm going to check mark that. And then I'm going to go ahead and download it. Just like that. Give it a second to download. Did it download? There it is. I'm going to click Show in Folder. And then on my Chromebook, or if you have a PC, you could put it wherever you want. But on the Chromebook, it's in my downloads. Now I'm going to go ahead and do what would be a right click. Again, not great with Chromebooks. What happens with two fingers? Perfect. So two fingers is a right click. Great. I'm going to go to Cut or Copy. Then I'm going to go to my Google Drive here. And I'm going to go to my Drive. Now, I'm sure you guys have all sorts of folders like I do. Here's mine for 2020, 2021, the school year. Here's my DDP folder. Now, I'm putting it in a folder where I know I can find it, okay? So right here, I've got EPU. For me, I would have preset a folder, but to save time, I'm going to drop it in my EPU folder right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right click, which is the same as two fingers on the pad, and paste. And now that is a .dwg folder saved on my Google Drive in a folder that I know I can find. And now I can go on to, if I was a student handing this in, which you will be doing, you can now go to your Google Classroom account and just put it on as a attachment from your Google Drive, and you're going to hand it in that way. That's the end of the lesson. Good luck to you. Go ahead and give it a try. And if you want to, in your spare time, start a new drawing. Start playing around with the program. Again, if you have a mouse, I think it's going to make things a lot easier. If not, a lot of you young people are very used to using the trackpad. I guess maybe that's just me being an old timer. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and wish you guys a good day. And I just got to figure out how to end this recording.